For more than 3.5 decades, the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association has been tasked with showcasing the best of the best with the game's most prestigious honor, the NFCA All-American. With the return of softball in 2021, we were reminded of the continued growth and popularity of collegiate softball and the significant impact it has made and will continue to make for years to come. As we reflect on a challenging, highlight-filled, and record-breaking season, let's take a few minutes to spotlight some of the outstanding student-athletes and their teams who made this year one many will cherish. Let's meet the 2021 NFCA Division I All-Americans. Introducing the 2021 NFCA Division I Second Team All-Americans. Ashley Rogers, a junior from Tennessee, was selected an NFCA All-American for the first time in her career. As a second-team honoree, Rogers enjoyed a stellar year in the circle. The top 25 finalist for USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year ranks 5th nationally and 2nd in the SEC with 26 victories and 296 strikeouts, as well as 3rd in hits per 7 inning at 3.19. The NFCA First Team All-Region and All-SEC performer posted a 1.32 ERA, 8 shutouts, 25 complete games, and held her opposition to a 1.32 batting average. Oklahoma State graduate student Carrie Eberle earned her first All-America accolade on the second team. She played a pivotal role in the Cowgirls' run to their second straight Women's College World Series appearance. The Big 12 Pitcher of the Year and NFCA First Team All-Region selection was a top 10 finalist for USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year. Eberle enters the Women's College World Series with a 25-3 record, a 1.41 ERA, 7 shutouts, and 153 strikeouts, while holding opponents' bats to a 1.92 average. Katherine Sanders of Florida State garnered All-America pitching honors for the first time in her career. The sophomore righty is a second-team selection and played a big part in the Seminoles' return to the Women's College World Series in 2021. Sanders, who captured first-team NFCA All-Region and ACC nods, enters the Women's College World Series with a 24-2 record, 1.09 ERA, and 105 strikeouts to just 23 walks. She recorded 5 shutouts, limited her opponents to a 179 batting average, and surrendered just 6 home runs in 543 plate appearances. Kinsey Hanson of Oklahoma comes in as the second-team NFCA All-America catcher, the first honor of her career. She ranks tied for 7th in the NCAA with 21 home runs and 14th with a 453 batting average. Hanson, a first-team All-Region and All-Big 12 selection, is 3rd in the Big 12 with a .927 slugging percentage, tied for 3rd in home runs, and 4th with a .443 average. She also registered 68 hits, 48 runs scored, 58 RBI, and a .509 on-base percentage. Arkansas's Danielle Gibson is an NFCA All-America honoree for the first time in her career, earning second-team honors at first base. One of the top sluggers on a high-powered Razorbacks offense, Gibson clubbed 15 home runs, slugged .721, and drove in 51. Batting .355, she added 16 doubles, 32 runs scored, and a .408 on-base percentage. Playing a strong defensive first base, Gibson posted a .994 fielding percentage, making just 2 errors in 340 chances, earning a spot on the SEC's all-defensive team. Washington's Bailey Klingler earned her first All-America nod with second-team honors at second base. The junior led the Huskies with a .416 batting average, 17 doubles, 16 home runs, 56 runs scored, and 53 RBI. She also topped the squad with a .507 on-base percentage, .792 slugging, and 25 walks. A first-team NFCA All-Region and All-Pac-12 performer, Klingler ranks in the NCAA's top 25 in doubles, hits, RBI, and total bases. Second-team All-American Jenna Cohen, a senior from George Washington, garnered her first career honor. The two-time Atlantic 10 Player of the Year hit .415 with 59 hits, 15 doubles, 17 home runs, 51 RBI, and a team-best .880 slugging percentage. She ranks 16th nationally in slugging and is tied for 24th in long balls. Cohen ended her illustrious collegiate career with a single in her final at-bat, earning first-team NFCA All-Region honors and finished as the Atlantic 10's all-time leader in home runs and RBI. Oklahoma junior Grace Lyons makes her NFCA All-America debut as the second-team shortstop. A first-team NFCA All-Region and All-Big 12 honoree, Lyons was tabbed the Big 12's Defensive Player of the Year. The anchor of the Sooners' nation-leading defense has been a stalwart at shortstop, committing just 3 errors in 116 chances for a .974 fielding percentage, while turning 10 double plays. She has contributed at the plate as well, batting .428 with 12 doubles, 14 home runs, and 62 runs scored. LSU's Aliyah Andrews opens up the second-team All-America outfielders. The first-time NFCA All-American led the Tigers with a .365 batting average, 70 hits, 5 triples, .419 on-base percentage, and 27 stolen bases in 29 attempts. A defensive highlight reel in center field, Andrews posted a .989 fielding percentage and was named to the SEC's All-Conference and All-Defensive squads, while also picking up NFCA First Team All-Region and USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year Top 25 recognition. Tennessee outfielder Kiki Malloy makes the second team for the first time in her career. The NFCA Shut Sports Top 15 Freshman of the Year finalist is a first-team NFCA All-Region and All-SEC honoree, while also being named to the league's newcomer squad. Malloy finished the 2021 campaign batting .360 with a team-high 59 hits, 50 runs scored, and .451 on-base percentage. A combination of speed and power, she also led the Lady Vols with 13 home runs, a .652 slugging percentage, and 37 stolen bases, the latter ranking tied for 6th in Division I. Notre Dame senior Abby Sweet garners her first NFCA All-America plaudit as a second-team outfielder. Sweet, a first-team NFCA All-Region honoree, led the ACC with a .445 batting average and 18 doubles, ranking her tied for 19th and 9th nationally, while her 66 hits are second in the ACC. A top 25 finalist for the USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year, Sweet boasts a .537 on-base percentage, .712 slugging percentage, and 43 runs scored. Clemson's Valerie Cagle made a statement in her first full season, earning the program's first All-America honors at second-team utility pitcher. Cagle, a top 3 finalist for the NFCA Shut Sports Freshman of the Year, was also on the USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year Top 10 list. A dual threat, she posted 28 wins with a .116 ERA, 11 shutouts, 267 strikeouts, and 5 saves. At the plate, Cagle homered 17 times, slugged .821, drove in 45, and recorded a .492 on-base percentage. The first ACC player in league history to earn Player and Freshman of the Year honors, ranks top 10 nationally in wins, saves, and shutouts, and was 11th in ERA and strikeouts, while ranking in the NCAA's top 25 in home runs and slugging. Earning Duke's first ever NFCA All-America accolade is junior Deja Davis, the second-team selection at designated player or utility non-pitcher. From the leadoff spot, Davis has consistently led the Blue Devils offense this season. The top 25 finalist for USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year carried a team-best .389 batting average, 65 hits, .653 slugging percentage, and .444 on-base percentage. She also tallied 9 doubles, 7 triples, which is tied for 5th nationally, and 7 home runs, while recording 28 RBI, 39 runs scored, and 14 stolen bases. James Madison senior Odyssey Alexander notched her 3rd consecutive All-America recognition with a second-team honor as an at-large selection at utility pitcher. The hard-throwing righty was a pivotal factor in the Dukes reaching their first Women's College World Series and owns the second-best record in Division I. Alexander, a first-team NFCA All-Region and USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year Top 50 selection, is 16-1 with a minute 1.14 ERA and 186 strikeouts to 34 walks over 117 innings of work. The CAA Pitcher of the Year is 4th nationally at 11.5 strikeouts per 7 innings and 10th in ERA, while opponents are batting just .138 against her. Collecting her 3rd NFCA All-America honor as a second-team at-large shortstop is Washington graduate student Sis Bates. A top 10 finalist for USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year and the Senior Class Award, Bates has had another strong season for the Huskies. The 3-time Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year was stellar at shortstop, posting a .971 fielding percentage, committing just 5 miscues and 173 chances while turning 12 double plays. Bates, the all-time Husky hit leader, registered a .389 average and a team-best 75 hits, which is tied for 8th nationally, along with 12 doubles, a team-high 5 triples, 32 RBI, and 55 runs scored. A 4-time NFCA All-Region selection and 3-time All-Pac-12 first-team selection, she was 21 for 22 in stolen bases and reached base at a .447 clip. Michigan's Alex Duraco is a first-time NFCA All-American, earning a nod on the second team as an at-large pitcher. Duraco was a top 25 finalist for USA's Softball Collegiate Player of the Year and finished her junior campaign 21-3 with an .088 earned run average, 7 shutouts, 252 strikeouts, and a .128 opponent's batting average. The Big Ten Pitcher of the Year and NFCA First Team All-Region honoree leads the nation with a 12 strikeouts per 7 innings average, is 4th with 3.26 hits allowed per game, and 9th in ERA. LSU's Taylor Pleasance captures a second-team at-large selection at shortstop. The Southeastern Conference Newcomer of the Year finished the season with a .316 batting average, .605 slugging percentage, and .416 on-base percentage. A top 30 finalist for NFCA Shutt Freshman of the Year, Pleasance led the Tigers with 12 doubles, 13 home runs, and 49 RBI, while scoring 37 times, registering 56 hits, and drawing 27 free passes. Maddie Hackbarth, a senior from Arizona State, collects her first NFCA All-America accolade as a second-team at-large catcher. She leads the Pac-12 and ranks second with 58 RBI and 20 home runs, ranking her 9th, tied for 8th, and tied for 11th nationally in those categories. A first-team NFCA All-Region and All-Pac-12 first-team selection, Hackbarth tied the program record for home runs. Congratulations to our 2021 NFCA Division I second team All-Americans.